Hey demigods, welcome back to the channel. If you're catching up before diving into the second season of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, you're in the right place. During a field trip, 12-year-old Percy Jackson is attacked by his teacher Mrs. Dodds, who reveals herself as a Fury. Using a magical pen sword gifted by his Latin teacher Mr. Brunner, Percy defeats her only to realize no one else remembers she existed. After being expelled, Percy travels with his mom Sally and best friend Grover, a satyr in disguise, to Montauk, but they're attacked by a minotaur. The beast seemingly kills Sally, and Percy slays it in a rage. He collapses at Camp Half-Blood, where he's greeted by Chiron, a centaur who begins to explain the truth about Percy's world. Percy wakes up at Camp Half-Blood, where Mr. Brunner is revealed to be Chiron, and Mr. D. Dionysus is the camp director. Assigned to the Hermes cabin until claimed by his godly parent, Percy clashes with Clarus but unknowingly uses water powers to defend himself. During a capture the flag game, Annabeth pushes Percy into a lake where the water heals him, revealing him as Poseidon's son. Soon after, Percy learns Zeus believes he stole his master bolt and threatens war if it's not returned. When Grover reveals Sally is alive, Percy chooses to go on a quest to recover the bolt and save his mom. After receiving a prophecy from the oracle, Percy learns the stolen master bolt is likely with Hades in the Underworld. Tasked with a quest, he chooses Annabeth and Grover to join him. Luke gives Percy wing shoes before they depart on a bus trip. In New Jersey, they're attacked by reformed Furies but manage to escape. At Medusa's lair, she tries to manipulate Percy into betraying his friends to save his mom, but the trio works together to defeat her. Percy uses her head to turn Electo to stone and mails the head to Mount Olympus. After some tension, Percy reveals the prophecy includes betrayal by a friend, but they reaffirm their trust in one another. While continuing west by train, Annabeth opens up about her past with Luke and Thalia. The trio are later attacked by Echidna and a young chimera who poisons Percy. Reaching St. Louis, they take refuge in the Gateway Arch. As Percy weakens, Annabeth hopes Athena will help, but learns the goddess is ashamed of receiving Medusa's head, allowing Echidna inside. Percy stays behind to face the chimera, loses the fight, and falls from the arch only to be saved mid-plummet by Poseidon's waterspout. Underwater, a Nereid reveals Percy can breathe and survive in water, deepening his connection to his father. Annabeth sees Atropos cutting a thread, an omen of death. She and Grover reunite with Percy, who reveals they're now wanted fugitives. The trio meet Ares, who offers help if Percy and Annabeth retrieve his shield from Waterland. Inside the Tunnel of Love, Percy becomes trapped on Hephaestus's golden throne until Annabeth convinces the god to free him. Hephaestus agrees to speak well of her to Athena. Ares gives them a supply-filled backpack and sends them off in a zoo truck headed to Las Vegas, where they'll seek Hermes at the Lotus Casino. Grover reveals he suspects who stole the Master Bolt based on something Ares said. Percy dreams of a mysterious voice speaking to the lightning thief. In Las Vegas, the trio contact Luke via Iris message, suspecting Clarus. At the Lotus Casino, Grover meets a friend who claims to have found Pan, and Percy and Annabeth meet Hermes, who refuses to help. They realize they've been trapped in the casino for days due to the Lotus-infused air. After escaping, they find Hermes' car and instructions to reach the Underworld. The car brings them to Santa Monica Beach, where a Nereid informs Percy the quest deadline has passed and Poseidon is preparing for war. She gives Percy 4 pearls to help them escape the Underworld. In a flashback, Sally contacts Poseidon for help with young Percy's struggles, but he urges her to let Percy find his path. In the present, Percy defeats Procrust to reach the Underworld. Annabeth tames Cerberus after Charon summons him, but loses her pearl and uses it in the Asphodel Meadows. Grover nearly falls into Tartarus, where Percy discovers the Master Bolt in his backpack, realizing Kronos orchestrated the thefts. Hades demands the Helm of Darkness in return for Sally. Percy refuses but promises to retrieve it. He and Grover escape with their pearls, reunite with Annabeth in Montauk, and are confronted by Ares. Percy challenges Ares to a fight with the first to draw blood, winning both the bolt and the helm. After summoning a wave, Percy slashes Ares, who leaves vowing vengeance. Then Percy gives the helm to a restored Electo while having her tell Hades to honor their deal. Percy travels to Olympus atop the Empire State Building and returns the bolt to Zeus, who plans to continue his war. When Zeus is about to strike Percy, Poseidon intervenes and surrenders, where the two agree to inform the Council of the Thread of Kronos. Zeus leaves, telling Poseidon to make sure he doesn't see Percy again. After Poseidon sends him back to Camp Half-Blood, Percy realizes that Luke, who gave him the cursed shoes, is the thief. After confirming this and failing to recruit Percy, Luke subdues him in a fight. However, Annabeth reveals herself, having heard everything, and Luke flees. On the last day of camp, Percy leaves to reunite with Sally, Annabeth leaves to reconnect with her family, and Grover leaves to search the seas for Pan. The trio promises to reunite in a year. Kronos informs Percy in a dream that he is key to his return. Later, Gabe opens a returned package containing Medusa's head and is petrified. And that wraps up Season 1. If you're enjoying the journey through Camp Half-Blood, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments who you think the real villain is. If you enjoyed the recap, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more.